Hey everybody, how you doing? My name's Marisa. I have now this brand new YouTube channel that I was going to introduce and get all excited about. I do want you to subscribe though, but here's the thing. As I'm watching this game and other games that was on today, I have to take a pause real quick about but it's amazing to me, and I'm sorry about the horrible lighting. I just had to get on here real quick. It's amazing to me, and let me mute this, that we got people out there today, still in 2021, the month of March, trying to make it through this pandemic and everything else. So we still have people out there, people that have a platform, a microphone, verified check next to their name and everything else, that still do the stupidest stuff. And I thought this that came across my computer today was an actual prank until I saw it trending on Twitter. I guess there was an announcer at a girls' high school game by the name of Matt Rowan that. Anyways, apparently he did drop the N-word describing the girls on the Norman High School basketball team. Hot Mike didn't have it off. So he released a statement saying, "I, Matt Rowan, on Thursday, March 11th, 2021, regrettably made some statements that cannot be taken back. During the Norman High School girls basketball game against Midwest City, I made inappropriate and racist comments, believing that my microphone was off. However, let me state immediately that it's no excuse. Such comments should have never been uttered. I'm a family man. I'm a married man, have 2 children, and at one time was a youth pastor. I continue to be a member of a Baptist church. Don't know how long that's going to last. I not only embarrassed and disappointed myself, I am embarrassed and disappointed my family and my friends." This is where, ladies and gentlemen, it gets interesting. "I will state that I suffer from type 1 diabetes. During the game, my sugar was spiking. While not excusing my remarks, it is not unusual that my sugar spikes, that I become disoriented and often say things that are inappropriate, that are not appropriate, as well as hurtful. I do not believe that I would have made such a horrible statements absent my sugar spiking." Sir, in all of the racist rants that I've seen, from this to Papa John's going on his little "I'm 20 months, remove the N-word," and like he's thinking this is some kind of rehab, and this is where he's apparently has removed the N-word from his system after 20 months of whatever he's doing. And then recently the Miami Heat's forward Meyers Leonard, who is on injured. He's injured currently right now, but used a horrible, inappropriate term that offended our Jewish community. And now you have this Matt Rowan character that is blaming. I cannot believe I had to read this 5 times and I couldn't believe it myself, that diabetes was the cause for you to drop the N-word on these girls that play for a high school. Diabetes made you say what you said. Diabetes, your sugar being low, sir, is the reason why your racism showed up. So here's the thing, and I don't know what to tell you. And if you ever watch this video or anybody that knows him, you can pass the word on to him. However, sir, there ain't no amount of medication or any kind of anything whatsoever that will make you become a racist. You are who you are. Maya Angelou said it best. God rest her soul. I'm sorry, I'm still laughing at the fact that he actually blamed it on diabetes. But when people show you who they are, believe them the first time. This is so disappointing at every level, because you're going to state that you're a family man, that you are a family man, a person that, would you say you was a youth pastor? which I really hope that you did not mentor your racism on the youth of the future, and that they didn't take anything of that from you. You're a family man. You're embarrassed and you're ashamed of how you are. But we're just going to blame that demon called diabetes. Shame on all of the low blood sugar circulating racism that you did not go near your magical insulin to put in your arm to make the N-word subside, because sir, your sugar levels and all of that, it was just low, and your stress and all that was spiking. Matt Rowan, here's the thing. Not only should you lose your job and not have a platform whatsoever in the sports world of any sort or announcing anything, you need to go get yourself you need to make a statement publicly. These little statements that you put out, Papa John's did the same thing. Meyers Leonard did the same thing. I mean, the announcer that was at the Kansas City Cincinnati Reds game that said something about, I believe he had a gay slur that he let on a hot mic and everything else. Gentlemen and ladies, here's the thing. If you are going to make your statements like that and everything else, number one, don't go into that kind of job or that platform. Number two, you're going to get exposed and you're going to get caught. Number three, save your apology. We don't want to hear it. Written statements are getting old. It's done with. It's overused. It's overkill. You need to put your face on camera, since you love the limelight so much and now have ruined it because we want to just throw the racism card, the racism things around there and show who you really are behind, all the fancy words and announcements and, starting lineups and all that other stuff. Now that everybody knows who you are, Matt Rowan, you need to make a statement with your face being in the camera. Same thing as far as Meyers Leonard, to say the same exact thing. Gentlemen, y'all need to make a statement. You need to humbly apologize for what you have said and never, ever, ever, ever have the platform again. Meyers Leonard got fined $50,000 and he's suspended for a week. What's he going to learn from that? I don't know. But here's the thing. Y'all were comfortable in your racism and your slurred language and everything else. I'm not buying what you're selling when you say that you didn't know what the word meant, Mr. Leonard. I'm sorry, my microphone was on and everything else. Microphone on, microphone off. Racism doesn't have to have any frequency. You said what you said, you meant what you meant. Now, fix it. That's all I said. We're going to have more segments like that, and let's talk about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Drop your comments below. And side note, on a good note, if anybody is doing a tournament, because that's what I was doing until I read all this craziness that was happening that I thought was a joke. If you're having a 68 tournament, you're doing some brackets, holla at your girl, drop it in the comments, subscribe below, click that link. I appreciate it. Be safe, people. Love one another. Racism sucks.